Imagine this. You're chasing pleasure, convinced it's freedom, yet the more you grasp, the emptier you feel. Lust whispers promises of transcendence, but delivers only hunger. Nietzsche warned of this, the price of lust, the annihilation of the self in pursuit of shadows. What if your deepest desires aren't even yours? Psychological manipulation, subliminal conditioning, dopamine traps, turns craving into a prison. Who is really in control? The answer will unravel you. Lust does not exist in isolation. It is sculpted by forces darker than desire. Nietzsche saw it as the triumph of the will to power turned inward, a self-devouring hunger. Carl Jung warned of the shadow, the repressed chaos that hijacks our impulses. Modern psychology reveals deeper manipulation. Variable reward schedules addict us, social comparison fuels endless wanting, and fetishization transforms people into objects. We are not seduced by pleasure, we are enslaved by the illusion of it. What begins as a whisper of desire metastasizes into a silent dictator. Neurologically, lust rewires the brain. Dopamine surges below the line between want and need, while withdrawal breeds restless torment. Culturally, we mistake obsession for passion, consumption for fulfillment. Nietzsche's warning echoes, beware that when fighting monsters, you yourself do not become a monster. The true cost. A hollowed soul, mistaking hunger for meaning, trading sovereignty for a fleeting counterfeit of life. The escape begins not with denial, but with ruthless awareness, to see lust as a system of control. Nietzsche's remedy: become who you are, not by obeying hunger, but by mastering it. Schopenhauer turned desire against itself through asceticism. Sartre wielded radical choice to reclaim agency. Modern defiance means dismantling triggers, embracing delayed gratification, and redirecting energy into creation. The chains are an illusion. Will you remain a slave or seize the power to redefine your own desire? Here is the terrible, liberating truth. Lust was never about the object, but the void you asked it to fill. Nietzsche's eternal recurrence demands this question. If you relived this hunger endlessly, would it exalt or destroy you? The answer reveals everything. True power lies not in satiation, but in the courage to face the abyss and discover, in its depths, the only desire worth having, to become something more than human. Now, what will you choose? The most devastating revelation. You are never truly hungry, only deceived. Nietzsche's hammer strikes. All lust is ultimately lust for oblivion. The objects of desire were never the point. They were decoys obscuring your deeper thirst to dissolve the self in something greater. The final liberation comes when you realize true ecstasy lies not in taking, but in transcending. Will you keep chasing phantoms or awaken to the only desire that matters, the will to create yourself anew?